Well, it's the championship of the girls' 15th District Basketball Tournament tonight as the host team, Barren County Trojanettes, try to dethrone last year's district champs, the Warren East Lady Raiders. Regardless of who wins, both teams advance to the 4th Region Tournament at WKU's Diddle Arena starting on Sunday afternoon. Hi, everybody, from Bobby Steenberg and Court at Barren County High School Gym. It's Jay Turner alongside Robert Bauer. He'll be with me here shortly for tonight's broadcast here on WCLU 104.7 FM. And for those of you listening online at WCLUradio.com. Jonathan Talley is our studio producer tonight with Aaron Russell and his crew heading up the live stream. And this is the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off. Barren County Trojanettes, who come into tonight's championship game at 24-5, put together a very strong second half in defeating the Glasgow Lady Scotties on Monday night, 73-38. They outscored Glasgow 37-8 in the second half and 20-2 in the fourth quarter. Shelby Bird led 4 Trojanettes in double figures with 16 points, followed by Katie Elmore with 13. Addie Schlegel scored 11, and Mahala Burton had 10. The Trojanettes hit 9 threes in the game, but struggled from the free throw line. They only hit 8 of 19 foul shots. The Trojanettes going for their 7th title in the past 8 seasons. Warren East Lady Raiders are 20-6 on the year, defending 15th district champs in their second year in District 15. Defeated Allen County Scottsville Monday night 71-47. Lady Raiders outscored the Lady Patriots in the second half 41-24, including a 24-11 run in the fourth quarter. Warren East hit 11 threes in the game and had 4 players in double figures, led by Sam Carver with 19. Kennedy Lawson scored 13, with Madison Lawson and Lydia Jones having 10 each. Jones also had 10 rebounds in that game. Warren East has won 10 in a row coming into this championship game tonight. The Trojanettes defeated Warren East twice during the regular season in low-scoring games, 47-37 on December the 13th at Warren East and 42-36 here on January 3rd. Barren County leads the overall series going back to 1999, 30-5. Warren East's last win over the Trojanettes came in January of last year by 8 points. The Trojanettes, according to the KHSAA RPI rating tonight, are a 3-point favorite to win over Warren East. So, question is, can the Trojanettes snap Warren East's 10-game win streak tonight and win the championship to go into the region as a winner on Sunday? The draw will be held tomorrow morning. A number 1 seed has won the tournament 5 years in a row and 7 of the last 8. The last time a 2 seed won the district was 2019. It's been 6 years. Barren County is the number 1 seed with Warren East the number 2 seed this year. And Barren County was the 2 seed in 2019 and went on to win the 4th region to go to the state tournament back 6 years ago. Hard to believe it's been 6 years now. But question is, Robert, can the Trojanettes snap Warren East's 10-game win streak and win this championship game to go into the region as a winner on Sunday?
Well, listen, they were impressive the other night. They a 17, a 13, a 17, and a 24-point quarter to get their 71 points. I thought they were excellent offensively. Could Allen help them out a little bit there with just kind of sitting back and not playing great defense probably, but at the same time they still made 11 out of 28 threes. They only averaged 6 threes a game, so they almost doubled their 3-point percentage or production anyway. So we obviously can't let that happen. Warren East is a good team. We only beat them by 6 and 10, or 10 and 6 if you want to say respectively. Has their schedule matched our schedule down the stretch? It is not. They have won 10 in a row, but they have won 10 in a row with just average basketball teams. They're 15 and 15, 15 and 12 type teams. So they haven't played any Taylor counties or some of the teams, Pulaski counties that we have. So the schedule-wise, ours has been better, but they clearly have more wins over the last little bit to show for it. So all in all, we've had a ton of success against them. I'm sure you said this already when I was in there stuffing my face with barbecue, but they've only beat us 2 times in the last 24 years.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it.
30-5 is the leading series there.
So it goes back a long ways, but when you say we've won the last 21 out of 22, or you can say they've only beat us 2 times, all the way back since 2001, it seems pretty lopsided. We beat them in 2007 in a region final. That was very lopsided. But this is a really good team. They've got senior leadership. They've got some seniors that do not want this to be swing back in our favor, start another streak for us. And their seniors led the way the other night. I was very impressed with Carver. She had 4 of their threes. Lawson and both the girls, Madison and Kennedy, were solid. They did not turn it over very much, and they don't. So they're hard to come back on. But what I want to see tonight is a couple of things. We got to run them off the line. We cannot let them have good looks. We can't let that rim get really big. And what we didn't do well the other night in the first half against Glasgow was identify their shooters. Mm-hmm. So that means we get back from the press to the man. We have to communicate. That's something we don't really do the best, is communicate, talk, and say, hey, get her, I'm over here. Really match up and don't let Carver, Lawson, or Lawson get going and defend without fouling. In that first matchup, we sent them to the free throw line 29 times. The second time, we sent them there 19 times. Or actually 18 times. So that was a lot of a difference. And giving them free points is not going to be very good, especially if we're not able to make this a high-scoring game, which I hope we can, by committing on defense and getting some points in transition, because I don't want to play a half-court game against them, but I still want to be under control throughout the whole game and limit our turnovers. So it should be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it. Last time we'll see the girls in Trojan Gym this year, and last time on this floor for a couple that have been really good for us for a long time.
Katie Elmore, Katie Gerald's the 2 seniors on this Trojanet basketball team. Those are the J&J Sales keys to the game. We'll come back with more of the Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan countdown to tip-off after this 2-minute timeout. This is the 15th District Basketball Tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
With a great defender on him in Mashak.
So Aerosafety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aerosafety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather. It means
means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
We'll have a scoreboard update here brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. And some games in Region 5 last night. The 20th at Adair County. Taylor County boys beat Marion County last night 69-53. In the 17th at Central Hardin, the girls doubleheader. E-Town beat North Hardin 63-54. And Central Hardin over John Hardin 55-51. The 19th at Barnstown-Bethlehem. Barnstown-Bethlehem boys in overtime over Washington County 65-62. Starting lineups, we come back. Barren County Trojanettes and the Warren East Lady Raiders after this 2-minute timeout. The Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Point for their opponents, 42% for the field. They average 4 threes a game. They shoot 67% for the foul line and 28.3 rebounds a game. Here's your starting lineups brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry at West Main Street in Glasgow. For the Warren East Lady Raiders, under fifth-year head coach Jenny Neville, they'll start Sam Carver, 5'8 senior, averaging 9.4 points, 4.2 rebounds a game. Kennedy Lawson, a 5'8 senior, 12.2 a game. Madison Lawson, a 5'8 senior, 11.3. Lydia Jones, a 5'10 senior, 11.3 points. And Kiani Collins, a 5'11 senior, averages 3 points a game. Barren County Trojanettes, Piper Lindsay, the head coach. Katie Elmore, 5'6 senior, averaging 9.2. Katie Gerald's a 5'7 senior, averages 7. And Ashley Atkinson, a 5'9 junior, averages 6.7 points. Shelby Bird, 5'6 sophomore, averaging 14.4. And also in the lineup is Mahala Burton, a 5'7 freshman, averaging 5.8 points a game for the Trojanettes. So the officials for tonight's championship game, Tommy Young, Joe Plunk and John McMillan. The officials are brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. And we'll get set for the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Tip-Off and our first quarter of action tonight, brought to you by the People's Bank, working for you. This is WCLU 104.7 FM Glasgow, WCDS AM 1230 Glasgow, and we're online if you're listening at WCLUradio.com and also on the live stream. Back with a tip-off, the Trojanettes and the Lady Raiders 15th District Championship game here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Back here at Barren County High School as we get set for the tip-off of tonight's championship game here in the 15th District between the Barren County Trojanettes and the Warren East Lady Raiders. Barren County comes in 24-5. Warren East 20-6. Trojanettes won both regular season games 47-37 and 42-36. Will it be a low-scoring game like the first two? Or will it be a high-scoring game?
I think the lower the score, the closer it favors Warren East. They obviously played in the high numbers the other night. We went over their score totals. They scored 71. They do average, 55 and a half or so. But I still think the way we defend or the way we normally defend, the only way we're going to be able to create separation is if we get into the 50s, low 60s to be able to really score it with them. So I don't expect us to throw in 9 threes again tonight. It was a great thing to have on the stat sheet. 5 different kids throwing in threes. Mahala had 2, Slagle had 3. So you look at it all in all, McCall had 2 as well. So that is an added bonus that I would love to have. I expect Warren East to throw some zone at us. We have to be ready to shoot it like we were the other night and not be scared, but go get the rebound too. I thought we just kind of stood and watched and conceded a lot of second chance opportunities that we could have had early in the Glasgow game with only kind of getting after that more in the second half when we really started creating separation.
Warren East down to her right in blue uniforms with white numbers and letters outlined in the old gold, and the Trojanettes in their home white. Burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Trojanettes across the front of their jerseys. Pretty good crowd here for this 15th District Girls Championship game. Of course, it is awards night. We'll have all that on the air for you as well after the game tonight. Tomorrow night is the big district championship game between the Barren County Trojans and the Glasgow Scotties for the second consecutive year. Glasgow won it last year over Barren County 74-62. That game here on WCLU 104.7 Burgundy, and also Chase Landrum will have it on WCLU 103.1 Blue Channel. And we'll also have the live stream as well. Of course, the girls region tournament starts Sunday. We'll have every game of the girls and boys fourth regional tournaments right here on WCLU 104.7 FM. Chase Landrum will have the broadcast of Glasgow on 103.1, but we'll still have the Glasgow games over on 104.7 as well, as we'll be doing all 14 regional tournament games from Western Kentucky University's E.A. Diddle Arena. And Ashley Atkinson for Barren County. Lydia Jones for Warren East. Barren moving left to right as we see it here from our broadcast location. Warren East right to left. Tommy Young steps in to toss it up, and here we go. And it's going to be taken by Lawson. It is Madison Lawson with the basketball. She's covered up by Elmore, trying to hand it off to Carver. She lost it out of bounds.
Good pressure there. I think it was Mihaela that created that turnover, not letting her catch it cleanly. And early on, we will see, it looks like a man look from East.
Here's Elmore with the basketball. Turns and hands it off to Gerald's top of the key. Gives it to Bird to the right wing. Bird is defended by Madison Lawson. Out top it comes to Atkinson. Feeds it back in there to Bird. In the lane, turnaround jump shot in the lane. Comes out of there. And the rebound comes off to Lydia Jones for Warren East. She gives it off to Carver. Carver brings it in front court. Heads toward the top of the key with it. Angles off to the right side. Still on the dribble. Bounce pass to the right side over to Kennedy Lawson. Back out now to Madison Lawson. And she'll back out of the dribble against Ann Ashley Atkinson. Right side it goes over to Kennedy Lawson. She turns in against Bird. Fires it in the lane there to Jones. Jones gives it out to Carver. Carver left of the key. Had it swatted away from behind by Atkinson in the hands of Burton. Here come the Trojanettes. It's Atkinson going up the baseline. Bounce pass left baseline out to Bird. Three if it goes. Yes!
You hate not to get a point off of two turnovers from East. Good ball movement there from baseline to the top.
And Carver's in trouble. She does trap, trying to get through it. Jump ball. Will it be?
Yes, it will. Third turnover in a row for East to start the game. Shelby Bird tied it up to get the possession after East got the tip.
So Barren County will take the ball out on the right baseline. As Shelby Bird will put the ball in play for the Trojanettes. Gets it in the corner to Elmore. Bounces it out to Burton. Swings it over to Atkinson. Now Atkinson straight away back to Burton. Out front, calling the play. Comes out to the middle of the floor. Burton, left side over to Geralds. Lets it go for three. Yes!
How about two made threes in 2 attempts in the first minute and a half?
Gerald's not normally a three-point shooter. High looping pass comes to Madison Lawson. She drives against Elmore. Bounce pass underneath. Put up. It is no good. And the rebound loose on the floor, scramble for, and down on the floor as Burton reaches in while the Lawson twins are on the floor trying to battle it against themselves there for a second. But it's going to be Warren East basketball.
Yeah, they were almost ready to dig it out of there between themselves, and Mihaela jumped over top of them to make sure it was a jump ball.
And so Kennedy Lawson will toss it in for Warren East. She's still looking. Sends it out top now to Kennedy Lawson. Madison. Madison Lawson now had a shot there, didn't take it. Here's Jones, top of the key now. Jones works against Elmore. Jones on the dribble, taking it left side. Hands it off to Kennedy Lawson. Throws it back over to Madison Lawson. Madison Lawson trying to break into the paint at the left elbow. Goes back to Jones, drives baseline, and almost lost it underneath. Reverses it up. It is no good. Rebound, loose on the floor. Coming out there with it is Geralds. Geralds sends it off to Burton. Out to Bird for three. It is off the mark And the rebound is loose on the floor. Fighting for it is Gerald's whistle. Jump ball. Barren will get it.
Outside of that missed shot by Shelby, we have crashed the glass and went after it a little bit better. We did give up one offensive rebound on their end, but I like kind of the energy early.
Bird will toss it in. Looking. Gonna have to hurry.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
A little indecisive there for our first turnover, but there wasn't anybody that she was comfortable throwing it up to, but that's when you do just throw it up and say, there, go get it. We're going to turn it over anyway.
So it is Warren East basketball.
We're in a man press here and turn into trap the first guy.
As Jones gets the ball in play to Madison Lawson. She's in a trap, back to Jones. Jones in the backcourt looking at a trap, having some trouble with it. Jones throws it up court, and here is a step three on the left wing that is no good for Madison Lawson. Jones puts it back up and in.
Got to get that rebound.
And a 30-second timeout by Warren East here with 5:22 to go in the first quarter. Barren County 6, Warren East 2.
Got to get that rebound. We forced them into what really was a poor shot from them because they had numbers, and she could have driven all the way to the bucket, but Madison Jones came up, or Lydia Jones, sorry, came over top and got that putback. And for some reason, East got a quick 30-second timeout after that make. What I fully anticipate is some changes on the defensive end out of that. You don't make a timeout or you don't call a timeout if there's not going to be something you change when you're not even really 3 minutes into the game, right?
Right. Warren East, Madison Lawson was named to the second team All-Region, and so was Shelby Bird from Barren County, named to the second team All-Region, and Katie Elmore was named to the third team All-Region. Of course, we'll get to see both these teams in next week's regional tournament starting Sunday at Diddle Arena. Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. We're on the air at 2:45 with the first game, no matter who it is.
And here's your change, 2-2-1, three-quarter court. They're going to go a trap against us.
And it's Atkinson to the backcourt with it. Atkinson getting some pressure, fires it off to Gerald, sends it left side to Bird. Bird's going to drive to the bucket, puts it up. It is no good. Got her on rebound, stuck it back up short. And out of the with it is Kennedy Lawson. Heaves it up court to Madison Lawson. She lost the handle, got between her legs. And Bird comes up with a loose ball, gives it off to Atkinson. Atkinson on the right side of the floor, stops and shoots a 17-footer that is off the mark. Rebound comes off to Kennedy Lawson for Warren East. Madison Lawson with it on the left side now. Madison Lawson. In the corner, it's Carver. Carver trying to get a screen there. Now gets rid of it off to Collins. Back out now to Kennedy Lawson, back to Collins, left side of the circle, hands it right back to Kennedy Lawson. Now Lawson on the dribble against Mahala Burton, out front calling the play out there. 6-2 Trojanettes, 4:25 to play here in the first quarter. 15th District Championship game. Madison Lawson with it on the right side. Sends it off to Carver. Got Bird guarding her. And then Carver almost lost the handle. Trying to drive with it right side, gives it off to Collins on the right wing, fires it down inside. Shot put up and in. That's Kennedy Lawson. Was all the way underneath the basket, flipped it up and in, and it's a 6-4 ball game.
Dedicated to defense for probably 45 seconds, and then we get back cut.
Here is Gerald's, right side Atkinson. Down in the corner is Burton. She's covered up by Collins. Bounces it back out to Gerald's. Gerald's back to Burton. She's going to fire a three. Yes, sir!
All three of our buckets.
9-4. Hatcher and Sadler threes here for Barren County. And here's Madison Lawson driving against Atkinson, puts it up, it's no good. Atkinson with a rebound for the Trojanettes. 3.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 9-4, Barren County leads it.
Been a lot of stops, but there's no fouls called.
Yeah, not one yet. Gerald's with it, hands it off to Bird, coming by her against Carver, goes right side. Here's a shot from the right baseline, air ball there by Elmore, taken by Carver, and then it's saved in bounds. It got too far for Madison Lawson to get to. And then a steal here, but then Elmore's down on the floor scrambling for it. Warren East will have the ball in the alternating possession.
It's our second turnover. Got a little out of control there. We tried to push it like we should have, but like I said, a little out of control and couldn't corral it to get it out away from their pressure.
Braylon Wardlaw, 5'11 sophomore, checks in for Warren East. She came in for Collins as the ball comes out to Jones. 3 minutes to play, first quarter, 9-4. The Trojanettes lead it. It's Carver with the basketball for Warren East. Hands it off to Madison Lawson. Right side with it. is Wardlow trying to backtrack in. Now Madison Lawson drives against Atkinson. The shot no good, but a foul. There's the first foul of the basketball game.
Yeah.
And Atkinson call for her first, and Madison Lawson at the free throw line, a 60.5% foul shooter on the year. First of two on the way, it's good. Addie Slagle, 5'3" freshman, and Hannah Bragg, 6' junior, checked into the Trojan lineup. Slagle scored 11 points that went over Glasgow on Monday night. Got to get another substitution for Warren East here, and it'll be Jordan Brooks, a 5'7" sophomore. She's going to come in for Madison Lawson if she hits the free throw, and she does.
They're gonna change to the diamond pressure now. They were 2-2-1. Now it's a little bit different look. We should be familiar because we run it all the time.
Yep. And it's Burton, gives it to Elmore. Elmore still to the backcourt, gives it to the left side over to Slagle. Gonna have to get it across here. In the middle, goes to Burton. Oh, Bird wide open, goes to the basket, puts it up, no good, but a foul.
Mahala's got to square up like she did there. Just a little tardy doing that, which allowed the defense to recover enough to foul Shelby before she laid it in.
Foul is on Kennedy Lawson. That is her first. Warren East first team foul. Shelby Bird at the line for two shots. 74.5%. Good on the first. 10-6 Trojanettes.
Not the biggest crowd here as I thought we'd have tonight, just to be honest with you. I can't see
maybe
what's behind
people
us.
thought maybe it started at 7 instead of 6. I don't know.
Sometimes
some are not starting till 7 here in the region.
We've done 6 for a while, but we have done 7 in the past a long time ago.
Bird hits both free throws to make it 11-6. Barren County, 2.5 minutes to play. First quarter. Carver with the basketball in the backcourt. She tries to get it across the line and finally does. Bounce pass left corner to Brooks. Brooks dribbles it out, gives it to Kennedy Lawson. Back in the left corner, Carver lets it go. Blocked by Bird, but taken by Jones to the baseline. She's trapped. Gives it right back to Kennedy Lawson. She dumps it over the right side. Here's Wardlow with a jumper that is no good. Long rebound comes off to Addie Slagle. Trojanettes coming back the other way with it. Coming down to 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Over it goes to Bird out front.
They've stayed man. It's surprising a little bit, but their pressure is coming in the half and full court.
Elmore gets rid of it over to Burton. Right side it goes to Bird. Bird looking inside. Out top now to Elmore. Left side it comes to Burton. Calling the play. Back to Bird. Dribbles left. Now looks back right. Hands it off out to Slagle. Down to a minute 35 to play here in the quarter. Hands it off to Elmore. Elmore back to Slagle. Hands it off now to Burton. Oh, ball gets knocked away on that little weave going on. Here's Kennedy Lawson, and she's going to be fouled by Shelby Bird.
Yeah, I just don't like our weave offense because, and here's the reason. We don't look to score. We just we end up further back, and it's so easy to scout and defend because you're just running in circles, and they jump the handoff and are going to get free throws, and Shelby foul out of it.
And Kennedy Lawson makes the first. She'll have one more. It's 11-7. So Bird is on the bench, and Atkinson is back in. The second one pops out. Bragg grabs the rebound, and she walked.
Tried to gain her composure as she was grabbing the ball, but took one too many steps to do that after that defensive rebound off the missed free throw. Low scoring first quarter.
11-7 the score, a minute 22 to go here. In the opening period, they go underneath, and it's Jones throwing it over the rim, and Atkinson pulls it out of the air and hands it off to Elmore. Elmore had it knocked out of her hands for a moment by Jones. Elmore gets it in front court, went right side, lobs it in the corner to Atkinson. Atkinson bounces it back out to Elmore. Straight away, in the corner with it is Slagle. Dribbles it back out, gives it to Burton with 1 minute to play here in the first quarter. Burton on the dribble. Right side it goes to Atkinson. Atkinson on the dribble. Getting some pressure out there from Kennedy Lawson. Bounces in the middle to Bragg. Throws it over to Burton. 3 in the air. Bounces off the rim. Ball slapped right underneath to Bragg. She puts it up no good. Got her on rebound. Turns, throws it back up and in. And a foul.
I think her defender got the worst end of it. That's Wardlow.
So Wardlow picks up her first. That's number 2 on Warren East here in the quarter. And now Collins is checking back into the Warren East lineup for Lydia Jones. Bragg with a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play here with 44.8 seconds to go here in the quarter. And her shot is up, and it is too strong.
Is that her first made two-point bucket?
I think so, maybe. Kennedy Lawson with it here, 13-7 the score. It is the first two. We've had 3 threes and a 2 in this quarter. 30 seconds to go, first period. Here's Madison Lawson, lobs it to nobody, and it goes out of bounds.
We actually defended Collins instead of Lawson, and she was kind of predetermined to get the roll instead of stepping back and shooting a wide open 3.
Yep.
It's their 6th turnover of the quarter. We have 4, so plenty of turnovers to go around.
The Trojanettes can extend the lead here right before the end of the first quarter. Long bounce pass right over to Slagle. Slagle looking. Now sends it back out to Burton. Burton, top of the key, down to 10 seconds to play. Being defended there by Madison Lawson. Takes in the corner, she's in a trap, gives it out to Elmore. 6 seconds to go. Out to Slagle. Slagle going to have to get free to get a shot away. Elmore trying to drive with it, throws it up at the horn. Banked it in! And it's a 3-point shot, is it? Was it a 3 or a 2?
Yeah, it's the right call. It's a 2.
Just inside the 3-point line. So we've come to the end of the first quarter of play. It is Barren County 15, Horny 7. We'll come back after this 1-minute timeout. This is the 15th District Championship at WCLU 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
We'll hear the 15th District Championship game. The second quarter is brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here courtside. Barren County High School and Bobby Steenberg in court. Yep, that was definitely a 3-point shot by Elmore that she made, but the officials ruled it a 2. I thought it was a 3 from this angle. But anyway,
the way the footwork looked, it kind of, I understand why they called it a 2. They weren't really expecting her to shoot it, but she got her feet barely behind the line.
Well, let's see if we can hit another 3 here. Here's a lob down into Bragg. Bragg throws it up, no good. Ball gets tapped away, out of bounds, off of the hand of Jones for Warren East. So the Trojanettes will get it back. It's 15-7. Here in this championship game of the girls' 15th District Basketball Tournament. As Shelby Bird will inbound the ball as she looks underneath to Elmore, puts it up and in from the left side.
Good play there. I joked with McMillan in the timeout. I said, well, you want to do a replay? And he told me to shut up. So I did.
Here's Carver with the basketball, weaving through traffic, dumps it off. That's a walk right there, no call. Jones has it out top, behind the arc, gives it to Madison Lawson. Lawson now hands it off to Kennedy Lawson, circling around out top, hands it back off to Carver. And now Carver with the basketball. 7:20 to go in the first half. It is a 17-7 Barren County lead. Carver, bounce pass off to Kennedy Lawson, Madison Lawson. I get them two mixed up. You got to remember the 2 and the 1 and the K and the M. Here's Carver throwing up the shot. It's no good. Rebounded there by Addie Slagle. Baseball pass is knocked away out of bounds by Madison Lawson, and it'll stay with the Trojanettes. We played almost a minute of the second quarter. Addie Slagle with it for the Trojanettes. Sends it over to Elmore. Elmore fakes, drives against Jones. She cuts her off. Here's Bird out of the corner for the jumper that is no good. Rebound to Carver for Warren East.
Not good at long twos the other night or tonight.
Barren County 3 of 5. 6 buckets have been 3-pointers. Here's Carver, 3-point shot. No. Rebound to Atkinson. And a foul. And we had the numbers too.
That's I don't know if she would have been able to throw it ahead before they would have got back, but that's just their second 3 that they've taken tonight, and they missed both of them after attempting 28 on, what was that, Monday night?
That's right. Addie Slagle with a basketball. The foul was on Jones, by the way, her first. Ball gets knocked away. Slagle had to go get it and then get bumped back by Carver. And on Carver, her first. That'll be number 2 on Warren East here in this quarter.
Saved a turnover in LA up. Yeah. She did get knocked to the ground after she let go of the ball.
Shelby Bird to toss it in play. Comes out to Addie Slagle.
Addie's got to be strong with it.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of pressure. She's got to be strong with it here.
Left side is Elmore, guarded by Jones. Elmore trying to drive, throws up the shot. Foul is out of the floor.
Doing a good job forcing them to blow the whistle, attacking after we only made two in the first quarter.
And that's 2 fouls on Kennedy Lawson.
I was going to say they're taking out the wrong one. They were taking out Jones instead of Lawson.
Katie Gerald's coming back to the ball game for the Trojanettes for Katie Elmore. 6:13 to go here in the first half. 17-7. Barren County. Bird on the left side of the basket to inbound. Gets it out to Atkinson. Atkinson drives into the paint, hooks it down in there to Bragg, throws up the shot, and it goes in.
Good job. That was a tough pass. She just threw it up to her like you can use a big, and she turned it to it in.
And now it's 19-7. Here's Carver getting across. Down the left side, goes into the corner. She's trapped, gives it to Collins. Collins deep on the left wing. Collins on the dribble, sends it out to Madison Lawson. Madison Lawson working the left side of the floor. Stops, looks, hands it back off to Jones. Circling around into the lane. A whistle and a foul here on the Trojanettes, and this will be called against Hannah Bragg.
She walked, but the foul probably caused her to do so.
And so Madison Lawson will inbound a basketball for Warren East underneath.
Talk through screens.
And sends it in the lane there to Collins, over to Wardlow, who's back on the court. And the ball knocked away by Atkinson, but chased down as Madison Lawson regains control of it. She's in a trap, needs some help. Now gets rid of it to Collins. Collins now out to Carver. 5:26 to play in the first half.
Good sequence there defensively. We got to finish the possession with a stop, though.
Carver with it out front. Bounces it off right side of Madison Lawson. Out top with it is Collins. Collins dribbles right back to, she picked up that pivot foot. Turnover, we'll give it to Barren County, 19-7, Trojanette lead here. As we get Burton back in the lineup and Elmore to join Bragg and Bird. The chance here as we go 3 minutes into the second quarter here to extend this lead over Warren East. Bird with it, gets a screen from Bragg, drives right lane, goes under, flips up the shot, it won't go. Bragg had it for a moment, had it swiped out of her hands and out of bounds.
Shelby can't fall away there. That's when she takes those 2 feet, jumps towards the rim, and either makes a layup or gets a foul.
Bird left of the basket, out to Geralds. Geralds works it into the paint. Little pump fake, can't go, goes it off to Elmore underneath the Bird. She puts it up, shot it over the rim.
Yeah, just should have used the backboard, but for some reason tried to just make it.
And here is Jones. She's going to drive to the bucket, puts it up and in, and a foul.
Shelby got her second one unnecessarily there. There was no way she was going to block it. That's just a foul that we've tried to urge her from over here not to make all year long. And after she essentially airballs a 2-foot jumper, she gets her second foul out of frustration.
So Jones is a 71.5% foul shooter of the year for Warren East. Puts it up, and it is too strong. And we're going to have another foul.
Foul on Elmore here. Didn't displace, that is Wardlow, enough. It was a long rebound, and she just went up and used her long arms to get it.
So they stack it up right side of the foul lane. They give it in the corner to Jones. Now she's in trouble. Elmore putting the pressure on. Out to Madison Lawson. 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. It is 19-9. Barren County. Carver left of the circle. Sends it over to Collins on the right side of the circle. Now gives it back off to Jones. Jones with the dribble against Elmore. Gets rid of it off to Wardlow. Wardlow with the bounce pass off to Madison Lawson. Madison Lawson trying to drive. Goes in the corner to Jones. Now Jones with the dribble, hands it back off to Carver. Half the quarter gone here in the second. 10-point lead for the Trojanettes at 19-9, a low-scoring basketball game. Carver picks up her dribble, goes to Collins, left side of the circle. They go inside to Wardlow, and a foul on Bragg.
And it's her second, I think. Yep. And that was unnecessary because, again, she was behind. So there was no way she was going to get that steal without fouling. 2 leading scorers on the bench with 2 fouls both ways for us and them, and now Hannah goes with 2 as well.
Madison Lawson on the left baseline, and the corner goes to Jones. Jones dribbles halfway out, circling. Goes back to Madison Lawson. Trying to get a screen, goes left side, dumps it down inside there. Shot put up too strong, and rebound put back up no good, but a foul on the Trojanettes, and that's going to send Wardlow to the free throw line this time.
And their bigs are outplaying us right now because they are going and getting rebounds that we should be getting, and they're playing too much time on their end right now for time of possession.
Wardlow, a 5'11 sophomore. The first free throw is good. They are 4 of 6 from the charity stripe here in this first half. Wardlow, a 64% foul shooter of the year. 19-10. Second shot is on the way. No. And the rebound chased down by Geralds on the right side of the court. Burton will bring it in front court with it for the Trojanettes. 3.5 to play. Second quarter. Burton in the middle. Elmore turns. Hands it off to Geralds. Gets rid of it off to Slagle. Now Slagle picks up her dribble. Ball gets knocked away by Carver and out of bounds. Jordan Brooks comes back into the Warren East lineup for Wardlow. Barren County's basketball here on the side. Elmore will toss it in. Gets it into Burton. Hands it back to Elmore. Elmore trying to go one-on-one against Jones. Drives it down, throws up the shot, and hits it.
That's kind of the flip play our boys run, just a handoff and go.
21-10. 3:06 to play, first half. Jones with the basketball. Jones, left side of the floor, cutting back right, hands it off to Madison Lawson. Here's Brooks, going to fire up a three. It's partially blocked, and it goes. Yeah, Burton got it on the baseline before it went out of bounds. Fires it up to Slagle. Slagle angles off to the middle, dumps it off in the corner. It's a three by Atkinson that's no good, and Atkinson reaching in to tie it up against Jones. Warren East will get the ball. Addison McFall checks into the Trojanet lineup. 5'4" junior. She'll come in for Addie Slagle. 2:44 to go in the half. It is 21-10.
And they're going to put Lawson back in at the next stop with 2 fouls.
Yep. And it is Carver with the basketball for the Lady Raiders. Carver getting the screen, taking it to the right side. Hands it off out there to Brooks, circling around to the left. Now off to Madison Lawson. Madison Lawson dribbling to the right. Wants to drive with it. Goes under, puts it up and in.
Use the screen up top from Collins. We've got to do a better job getting around that.
21-12. McFall has it. Oh, a dangerous pass. It's picked up by Jones. She drives in. The shot is good and a foul.
Just can't do it. Their turnovers are our turnovers off of their pressure right now, and their buckets and one around the rim. They're not using the three-point shot to catch back up. They're using attacks to the paint and getting it in the rim.
And the lead is cut to 7 now.
And they get their best player back, or their leading scorer. I'm not sure she's their best player, but she's one of them back in at that stop.
Jones at the line, puts it up, and it is good. And they've cut that 12-point lead in half. It's 21-15. And the diamond press by Warren East as the ball comes to Atkinson. Gives it back to Elmore. Fires it up court over to Geralds on the left side. Geralds leaves it back out with Elmore. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the lead now 6 for the Trojanettes. McFall having some problems. Hands it off to Atkinson. Back out to Elmore. Elmore goes left side with it to Geralds. Geralds trying to make a move on Carver. Can't shake her off. She's picked up her dribble. Throws it back out to Elmore. Now Elmore working, wanting to drive with it in the corner. McFall, three-point shot. Bingo!
That's why she's in there. First one since our first 3 made in the first quarter.
Hatcher Sadler 3 for Addison McFall. Down inside. Jones puts it up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. They say Atkinson may have touched it last.
Just can't grab it, can we? That was the right call. We just can't grab it.
1:25 left to go here in the half. 24-15. Trojanettes As Kennedy Lawson trying to find somebody open. Just throws it out there for somebody to get to, and Carver chases it down.
No way we could go get that, though.
1:20 left in the half. Here's Madison Lawson with the basketball left side. Sends it over to Jones. Now Jones looking inside. Throws it back over to Kennedy Lawson. Gives it to Carver. Carver against Burton. And had it swiped away for a moment, but underneath, here's Madison Lawson. Shot it too hard against the glass. Taken out there by Burton. Burton on the run, off to Elmore. Drives under, puts it up, missed it, but a foul.
1-on-3 there, and we get the layup that we wanted.
And that's going to be 3 on Kennedy Lawson.
It's a risk you have, putting her back in the game and having to rotate back off of misses as a guard.
Katie Elmore, first trip to the charity line, about a 62% foul shooter on the year. First of 2 is bouncing off high.
Got to focus on these free throws. Missed way too many the other night.
Yeah, we're 2 of 4 right now.
What were we the other night? 8 of 19?
8 of 19.
Got to get it done at the line.
54.4 to go here in the first half. It is 24-15 Trojanettes. Elmore's second shot is up. It's good.
Much better. Need to see that, remember it, and repeat it.
Back to a 10-point lead after Warren East had cut it in half down to 6. 25-15, 47 seconds to go. Madison Lawson out to Brooks. Brooks bounce pass, right elbow there is Jones. Jones dumps it back to Madison Lawson. Sends it back out to Carver. 35 seconds to go. Carver spinning in the lane, throws up the shot and banked it in. Carver's first 2 points tonight for Warren East. It's 25-17.
After she had 17 the other night.
And it's Addie Slagle with the basketball. Top of the key. Off to Elmore on the right side. Back out to Slagle. 15 seconds to go. Clock winding down here in the first half. Slagle against Jones. Down to 8. In the corner. Goes to Burton. She is trapped and lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the worst place to give her the basketball. It was not her fault. We just can't throw it in the corner like that because they're coming to trap, and we give them 4.5 to close the half.
Here's a run out, and it's going to be chased down. No. Oh, we're going to have a tripping foul.
It's a loose ball, so it's not a great call, but it was a foul, and it'll give them free throws. I don't like the call.
Foul was on McFall, her second. And with 4 seconds to play, it's going to put Carver at the line. A 63% foul shooter, her first trip.
Tempted to put Shelby back in here for one last offensive possession, but you rode the half with her not in, so you might as well ride the last 4.
Carver missed the first one. She'll have one more. They are 5 of 9 from the charity stripe here in the first half. Carver for the second attempt. It's on the way. It's good.
Got to get it and go.
25-18, 4 seconds to play.
They're going to press her, so it's going to be hard to get there.
Slagle will put it in bounds. It comes into Burton. Burton trying to get around her defender. Can't. Gets cut off. Gives it off to Slagle. Mid-court shot. Falls short, and that's the end of the first half. So after 2 periods of play here in this 15th District Girls Championship game, it is Barren County 25, Warren East 18. We'll come back with our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC after this 2-minute break here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31 East South.
just past the railroad tracks.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Attention homebuyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
3 baskets and 1 of 2 at the line for her 7 points. 3 points for Kennedy Lawson, a basket and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Sam Carver also had a basket and 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Berlin Wardlow had 1 point on 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. For the Barren County Trojanettes in the first half, total of 9 field goals. 4 of those were 3-pointers, and they were 3 of 5 from the foul line. Katie Elmore leading the way in scoring for Barren County with 7 points. She had 3 baskets and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Shelby Bird, who went out with foul trouble there in the first half, hit a 3 and had a couple of free throws for 5 points. A 3-point shot from Katie Geralds, a 3-pointer from Mahala Burton, a 3-pointer from Addison McFall, and a couple of baskets from Hannah Bragg, and 0 for 1 from the line for 4 points in the basketball game. And Ashley Atkinson has not scored in the first half. Addie Slagle saw action but did not score in the first half. But Trojanettes had a big lead there at 19-7. They cut it to 21-15, and now it is a 7-point lead for the Trojanettes.
Yeah, I'd like to have that possession there at the end back so they didn't get free throws out of it, and we got a better look. But that was one of our 6 turnovers in the first half. So for the first half, we got up 22 shots, made 9 of them. 4 of those were threes out of 7 attempts, so we shoot 41% from the field and 57 from the three-point line. So if you look at their totals, they were 6 of 19, did not make a 3, 32% from the field and 0 for behind the arc. They're just not. I think we're doing a good job covering up the three-point line, and they're not really having a lot of looks, clean looks that they can take. So we clearly have a little bit of advantage, but I don't think we're getting up enough shots. Only 22 shots there in the first. That should be more, 5 or 6, 8 more would be great, but at least 3 or 4 more shot attempts to put you on pace for 50. 50 shot attempts versus 42. If you make half of those, that's 6 points. That comes and plays a big difference there. If you look at rebounds, we're out rebounding them 17-15, but they do have 5 offensive boards and have gotten a couple of second effort points off of those, something to clean up. So we out rebound them 17-13. We did have 6 offensive boards ourselves and need to continue to crash a little bit. I thought Hannah Bragg gave us some good minutes in the first. She had made 2 field goals and had a couple of rebounds. Elmore was good. She made 75% of hers and leads the way, as you talked about. But kind of like the Glasgow game, Shelby was in foul trouble tonight, but she's only 1 of 7 from the field. I said it at the half or maybe right early in the third quarter. She really has got to get going for us. We need to run something to get her some looks and get her involved. But defensively, we're doing a really good job. Carver's only 1 of 4. You mentioned late, she got her only field goal. Madison Lawson 1 of 5, and she played pretty much the whole first half. So all in all, I like where we are. We have to continue to lock down defensively, communicate, don't have some breakdowns. And really, what's hurt us is the pressure, too. We turned it over more than they have. We turned it over more normally. And we have not gotten anything off of that pressure. That pressure is taking away our transition buckets and really making us play in a half-court game. So Don't be afraid to attack in the half court, and don't be afraid to attack in the full court against their press. Throw over top and go get some layups, but do it under control.
Right. Foul situation. Kennedy Lawson picked up 3 there in the first half for Warren East, 1 each on Sam Carver, Lydia Jones, and Berlin Wardlow. And for Barren County, Shelby Bird and Addison McFall, Hannah Bragg, all with 2 fouls apiece. Katie Elmore and Ashley Atkinson, Addie Slagle, all picked up 1 foul in the first half. Don't forget, tomorrow night is the boys' championship game in the 15th District. Barren County Trojans take on the Glasgow Scotties at 6 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast here on WCLU 104.7 Burgundy channel at 5:45. Chase Lander will have the broadcast of the Scotty channel on the Blue channel, WCLU 103.1 FM. And that's at 6 o'clock. And, of course, the girls' fourth region tournament will start Sunday afternoon at Diddle Arena on the campus of Western Kentucky University. So Barren County, Warren East, the 2 teams in the fourth region tournament. One will play Sunday, the other will play Monday. The draw will be tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock at Warren East. We'll put the pairings on the WCLU Sports webpage. I'll have it on my own personal Facebook page and on the WCLU Sports Facebook page as well. Starts Sunday at 2:45. We'll be on the air with the broadcast starting all 14 games of the fourth region tournament. And of course, the boys won't start until a week from Monday, March the 10th. It'll go 10th, 11th, 17th, and 19th. A big stretch in there for the boys. If I was a coach of the boys, I would not be very happy about the way it's lined up. But I'm not sure how you would actually do it, because it's always been one right into the other.
Yeah.
One right into the other. But the girls' state tournament, in between the girls' state tournament and the boys' state tournaments, not till the last week of March. Then the Kentucky Rupp Arena is hosting the NCAA first round. They have to have it that whole week. So the week in between the girls and the boys' state, the boys' region suffers. So
I don't know who agreed to it, but that's the way the schedule is.
Second half when we come back after this break. This is the 15th District Basketball Tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
For Warren East, our halftime stats were brought to you by Riley Dental Group. I want to thank Donnie Metter, who's been supplying us with all the stats this week here for the 15th District Basketball Tournament. Here's the lob down to Bird, posted up in the corner. Atkinson fires away a 3. It's an air ball, and coming out there with it for Warren East is Collins. 7-point lead for the Trojanettes. Jones gives it over to Carver. Carver on the left side. Takes it to the top of the key, bounces off to Madison Lawson. Of course, Kennedy Lawson did not start this second half. Underneath, there's a shot missed. And a rebound there by Atkinson, and she's got 3 fouls on her. Brooks starts the second half for the Lady Raiders. It's Elmore in the corner, going up the baseline, trying to reverse it up. She's fouled. Not sure if is it on Collins? Okay. That is her first foul of the third period. Katie Elmore at the line, 7 points in the first half. First of 2 is good. I didn't know what that one was going to do.
We'll take the benefit of the bounce.
Yep, as long as it goes in. 26-18, Trojanettes. Second shot for Elmore. Good.
3 or 4 in the last 4, I think.
She missed her first one, hit 3 in a row there. And it's 27-18. Jones with it in the backcourt. Sends it off the near side. Now back in the middle. Jones with it. Top of the key. Left side, Brooks. She's going to fire away a 3. No good. Cleared out by Katie Geralds. Geralds brings it in front court. Geralds hands it off out to Burton. Burton off to Bird to the right side of the floor. Now Bird, rookie, back out top to Elmore. Swings it left side. Here's Geralds with a 3. It is no good. And the rebound to Jones.
2 quick threes for us.
Yeah. Jones averages 8 rebounds a game. She's had a couple of double-doubles. And almost a walk there by Brooks. They didn't call it. Here comes Madison Lawson driving, going underneath and going all the way across the lane. Out to Brooks. She's going to fire up another 3-point attempt, but it's good this time.
It's her first 3 of the night and the most unlikely candidate probably starting in the second half.
They dump it off to Elmore. Elmore driving and goes in. Oh, getting an offensive foul.
She got to step through. That's the right call. She's got to step through but couldn't get back to her right hand.
And now Kennedy Lawson will come back in for Warren East, playing with 3 fouls. She'll replace Collins. Now the lead is cut back down to 6 once again, 27-21. They cut it to 21-15 back in the first half.
An unproductive minute and a half for us. We missed 2 threes and turned it over once.
And here's Jones with it in the backcourt. Jones gets with the basketball on the near side to Brooks. Brooks bounces back to Jones. Sends it left side in the corner. Carver pulls a trigger for 3. It won't go. Atkinson clears the board, gives it off to Elmore. As Elmore brings it in front court for the Trojanettes. Elmore still on the dribble. Hands it off out to Burton. 2 minutes gone here in the third period. 27-21 the score. Barren County lead at 6. Posted down low is Charles. Looks inside, throws it up. It's no good, but a foul. And let's see, is it on Brooks? I think it is. Going to be her first, team second. Katie Gerald's at the line, 72.2% foul shooter. Her first trip hit a 3 back in the first period of play. And the first of 2 on the way, hits the front of the rim. Barren is 5 of 8 from the foul line. Second shot for Gerald's, got it.
I'm about ready to abandon the press here. If we don't get something positive here these next couple of possessions, about ready to drop back.
28-21, Barren County, 5:47 to play. Third quarter, Jones with the basketball, takes it down, going to go to the basket, puts it up and in.
And that's why, right there, because they are getting more productivity out of our press than we are.
And Bird is in a trap, bounces off to Atkinson. She drives the basket, puts it up, no. Gerald's with a rebound, trying to go back up with it, reversed it up and in. Just kind of flipped it up over her shoulder, and it goes in for a 30-23 lead. Here's Jones with it for Warren East. Jones behind the back dribble, drives against Gerald's, forces up the shot, no good, falling away. Atkinson with a rebound. Atkinson looking at a trap, whistle. Timeout, Piper Lindsay and the Trojanettes with 5:13 to play here in the third quarter. Barren County leading 30-23. This timeout is brought to you by Scooters Coffee. All of our instant replays tonight on the live stream, brought to you by Glasgow Electric Plant Board.
That situation, Warren East did a really good job forcing us to call that timeout because we had numbers. We, for some reason, were going side to side instead of up and down. We got to look ahead, throw the ball ahead, and like I've said, every game I've called in the last, 10, that's part of why we have not gotten as many shots as we could have, because we are not looking ahead and trying to take some chances up the floor.
Yep. You look at those 2 earlier games, Trojanettes won by 10 the first time and by 6 the second time. Neither team really shot that well in either game. Barren shot 33%, Warren East shot 26 that first matchup, and then 36 and 27 in the second game. Free throws, you talked about that earlier. Warren East was 17 of 29 in the first game. Barren was 13 of 19. And in the second game, Warren East only 5 of 6. Barren was 13 of 18. And had different players that led the scoring in both games.
Yeah.
As Burton will bring it across against Brooks. Takes it left side. 3 minutes gone here in the third. The corner with it is Atkinson against Carver.
Need to post their guards. One with a couple fouls, I would post there.
And now they're going to call Atkinson for palming the basketball.
Yeah, she completely turned it over. She turned from one side to the other. So 11 has 3 fouls, right?
Yes.
She had Gerald's on her that time in an isolation in the post. You know, I know we say that all the time, girls don't look to get fouls on people that are in trouble like that, but we should have went to the post there.
Madison Lawson over to Kennedy Lawson, right side of the circle. Sends it down to the corner to Brooks. Brooks comes out to the wing. Back out to Madison Lawson. Madison Lawson working against Gerald's. And almost walked with it. She fell down, but Jones with it on the baseline. Back to Brooks. Skip pass to the left side over to Kennedy Lawson. Here's Carver with it. Can't leave her any space. Carver working inside. And she walked too. No whistle. It comes out to Jones. Top of the circle. Jones trying to make a move on Elmore. Hands it back off to Madison Lawson. She drives in. Whistle and a foul.
Call it on Elmore, I think. Nope, they're going to call it Shelby.
Shelby Bird.
It's 3. Halfway through the quarter.
And at the line will be Madison Lawson for 2 shots. She's 2 for 2 from the line in the first quarter of play. And the first of 2 on the way, no good. Addie Slagle checks back into the Trojanet lineup here in the second half. Shelby Bird will have to take a seat with 3 fouls at the 4:06 mark of the third period. Her only points has been in the first quarter tonight. Second shot is on the way, and it is no good. And Elmore, and we're going to have a foul. I think Warren East wanted a jump ball, and the official says no, it's a foul.
I think we got a break, just to be honest with you. Looking at the way I looked at it and the way their bench looked at it, maybe a little bit of a break, but we'll take it.
Lydia Jones, that's her second personal, number 3 on the Lady Raiders. Halfway through this third period, a 7-point lead for the Trojanettes. They've led by as many as 12. Atkinson may have got away with a walk in the corner.
Smiling about it. She
and
did.
then threw it away to the backcourt. And it's going to go out of bounds underneath the Warren East bucket.
Yeah, gotta compose ourselves and play a little bit better than what we're doing. Only 4 shot attempts over halfway through. You've got to average more than 1 shot a minute. You got to average more than 1 shot a minute.
So Hannah Bragg is on the court now. 3:49 to go, third quarter, 30-23. They go inside underneath. Shot put up good for Collins.
And giving them every opportunity right now as they claw within 5 to get back in this basketball game because our lack of offense.
Closest they've been since the first quarter. 30-25. Going to have to get it across midcourt here. Bounce pass off to Bragg. Feeds it off to Burton, and she gets fouled by Collins. That's her second. That'll be the team's 4th of the quarter. Is that right?
Yes. Should be close.
Okay.
They called a bunch early.
Yeah, so Warren East has 4. Barren County has 2 in this third period. Barren County only 1 bucket here in the third period of play. 3 of 4 foul shots. Burton working left. Bounces off to Elmore. Elmore works inside. Throws it up. No. Trying to get her on rebound. Whistle. Jump ball. Possession goes to Warren East.
Not a good shot there. I like how she got into the lane, but did not get a good angle at the rim.
Carver will put the ball in play as it comes into Collins. Gives it back to Carver. Carver will be defended by Addie Slagle. As she hands it off out to Madison Lawson. Now to Kennedy Lawson, working to the right side. Goes back to Madison Lawson. 3 minutes to go. She drives, goes underneath. Shot is deflected out of bounds. But Burton got a hand on it, either her or Bragg underneath the bucket. So it'll stay with Warren East underneath with 2:58 to go here in the third. Kennedy Lawson looking, still looking. Lobs it out to Carver. Now Carver against Slagle. Trying to take her one-on-one. Drives, throws up over Bragg, way over the rim. And out of there with it is Katie Geralds. Gets rid of it off to Addie Slagle. Slagle will give it off to Elmore now. Elmore finds Burton. Drives to the bucket. Banked it in off the window.
A little help there from Hannah. Getting a screen to shield the defender.
Back up to 7. It's 32-25. 2:28 to play. Third period. As Carver steps back and shoots a 3, and it's no good. Rebound by Jones. Back up and no good. Battle for the rebound. Jones has got it again. Has it blocked in there. Got it back again. Throws it up. This time a foul.
Got to go grab it. Got to go grab it. Got to go grab it.
Katie Geralds commits her first personal foul. 3 on the Trojanettes here in the quarter. Jones, 1 of 2 at the stripe tonight. 9 points in the basketball game to lead Jenny Neville's Lady Raiders. The shot is no good. They were 6 of 10 from the floor, from the field, or from the foul line in the first half. They're 0 for 2 here in the second half. And Jones back in the line for one more. Here's her shot. It's up, and it is good this time.
You can see why Jones gets 10 rebounds a game. She just goes and gets it. She's not the biggest kid on the floor.
No.
But she gets after it and has a nose for the ball.
Yep. Here's Bragg on the right side of the floor. Bounce pass to the baseline. Elmore trying to go under. In the corner, here's Burton with a 3. Bingo!
Good job. First 3 of the half.
And that's her second. Hatcher and Sadler 3 of the ball game. She's got 8, and it's back up to a 9-point lead at 35-26. Carver driving to the basket, throws it back out around the perimeter, top of the key. Jones back over to Madison Lawson for a 3-point shot, no good. Bragg claims the rebound, needs some help, bounces it off to Burton. With a minute 35 to go here in the third quarter. Burton in the front court, left-hand side. Burton lobs it in there to Bragg at the left elbow, and she walked.
Yeah, second time she's done that. Just got her feet going before she squared and put it on the floor.
Brooks is coming back in for Kennedy Lawson. And a timeout by Warren East here with a minute 27 to go in the third quarter. Barren County 35, Warren East 26. Don't forget the Trojans and the Scotties tomorrow night here for the 15th District Boys Championship. Starts at 6 o'clock. We'll be on there at 5:45 here on 104.7 Burgundy Channel. And Chase Landrum will have it on 103.1 the Blue Channel tomorrow night. So whether you bleed Burgundy or blue, you've got 2 options. And then the 4th Region Tournament starts Sunday. The draw for the girls tomorrow morning. The boys' draw is Saturday morning. The girls' region tournament starts Sunday, 3 o'clock. We'll be on there at 2:45 to bring you all 14 games of the 4th regional tournament.
I don't think, and you know, like we did with football sometimes, and people will come up and talk to us about games, same way with the last couple of days. I don't think I realize how many times I've had to apologize for some of the stupidity I say to people when they come up and say, we listened to you all the other night, we listen, and so the more times I say it, the more times I have to apologize. But we appreciate everybody listening, and this is definitely a fun time of the year where it seems like every night we've got a game, but that's the reason you do it right now. But you enjoy it, and every night you get to see something different, and there's going to be things you like and things you don't like throughout this tournament.
That's
but
true.
hopefully next couple of nights anyway, we'll find some things very positive to talk about for our kids, and they hopefully will be able to get a lot of have some success is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. There's Madison Lawson with the basketball for Warren East. Head of the front court against Katie Geralds. Takes it to the left side. Leaves it off with a Carver. Carver curls around to the right side, throws up the shot of the rim, and is put back up, and no good by Collins. Point blank range, just wouldn't go. Elmore racing through traffic, goes underneath, throws it up with the left hand. It's no good. Battle for the rebound, grabbed in there by Burton. 3 by Slagle, write it down.
Yes, sir. Hannah dug that one out. Hannah's playing some great minutes, being able to dig that out and kick it out.
38-26. That matches the largest lead tonight. Barren led 19-7 early. 12-point lead. Here's a long 3. Good. That's Madison Lawson knocking it down from long range to cut it back to a 9-point lead at 38-29.
Second of the game, second of the quarter.
And here's Burton at midcourt. Got into the trap, gives it off to Slagle. Slagle leaves it off with Geralds. Geralds Dumps it off down there to Elmore. Elmore in traffic, and going to be a foul here on Jones. Got her with a body, they say, and they didn't like the call, but Jones commits her third personal foul. That'll be the fifth on Warren East here in the third period of play. And that will send, Elmore to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's right.
And so Elmore, after missing her first free throw, has come back and hit 4 in a row to give her an even 10. And the lead now 10 at 39-29. Katie Elmore's second shot is up and good.
All right, we're going to drop back, I think. A little different press, just man full now.
40-29, 20 seconds to go, third period of play. Carver with it for Warren East. Left side is Brooks. Brooks bounces it off in there to Madison Lawson. Trying to go baseline. Collins. And they're going to call a foul on Bragg?
Yeah,
I thought it was Wardlow kind of lost her balance there.
Yeah, but they're going to say the body caused it.
So Bragg's third, fourth on the Trojanettes here in the quarter. And Riley Wilson, a 5'10 junior, is going to check into the Trojanet lineup with 8.1 seconds to play.
They're going to add 6/10. It ran him just a hair after the whistle, so he's going to get 8.6 on there if he can do it. Challenge Mr. Bunch's clock skills.
I wouldn't know where to start with something like that. You got Stacy Sutherland going to assist him here.
Yeah, I think they can get it on there.
So it's supposed to 8.7. Okay. 6/10.
Yeah.
Warren East basketball underneath. Madison Lawson lobs it out to Jones, guarded by Elmore. Dumps it in there to Wardlow. The shot no good, but a foul on Gerald's.
Just a switch there on the screener, and they got in front of us with the opportunity to score it.
Both teams 5 fouls in this third period of plays. We're down to 4.7. And Wardlow is 1 for 2 at the stripe. The first one is good.
We'll have 4 seconds left, just like we had in the first, or into the first, to see if we can get a bucket. We didn't do well there. We got to catch it and go into the rim, no matter make or miss.
Wardlow, 64% foul shooter, hits both. Lead is back down to 9 at 40-31, 4.7 to play. Comes into Burton. She heads up court. Takes it up the right sideline. 1 second to play. Going to have to throw it up at the horn. Almost went in. That's the end of the third quarter. The Trojanettes, they lead it by 9 going into quarter number 4 here in this championship game of the 15th District Tournament. It's Barren County 40, Warren East 31 on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Whoa, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
There's 31. Barren County outscored Warren East 15-13 in that third period of play. Warren East had 4 field goals. 2 of those were 3-point shots. Barren County had 2 threes as well and a couple of 2s, but hit their free throws. They were 5 of 6 from the foul line there in the third period. And Warren East was 3 of 5 from the stripe.
Yeah, both teams 4 field goals. The difference, we got up 4 of 10. They got up 4 of 16, thanks to the fact they got 6 offensive rebounds that quarter. Something we have to clamp down on as we play this final 8-minute stanza.
Atkinson will toss it in across the way of midcourt. Atkinson gets it into Slagle. Slagle working against Carver. Spins back left, still on the dribble with the left hand. Left side, it goes to Shelby Bird, who's been on the bench most of the night in foul trouble. Burton with the basketball circling around. Gives it out to Elmore on the right side. Elmore feeds it in there to Atkinson. Atkinson knocked away out of her hands. A turnover by Barren. Here comes Warren East on the attack. And a step in with a three-point shot that is no good. Battle for the rebound. Tapped out of bounds. And it will stay with the Lady Raiders.
That was Jones again. They got a hand on it and caused us not to be able to grab it. So make it 12 offensive rebounds now for the Lady Raiders this game.
They go underneath the Jones. She puts it up. It is no good. And we got a jump ball, Bird and Jones. And Lady Raiders will get the possession. And here's the lob out to Jones against Elmore. Jones sends it off to Kennedy Lawson on the right side of the circle. She wants to drive to the basket, puts it up. It is good and a foul.
Just got by us, got her complete body, all of her shoulders, all the way through us, and then we bumped her from behind.
Foul is on Atkinson, her second, team's first. So give Kennedy Lawson the bucket, her first point since the first period. And it's now a 7-point Barren County lead. Shot is good and make it 6.
Got to settle down. Don't be afraid to use your timeouts here if we get a little frazzled.
And it's Slagle to the backcourt, trying to get around Lawson. Lobs it over to Burton, sends it down to Bird, into Elmore in the lane, back out to Atkinson. Atkinson working the right side of the floor, takes it almost to the corner, hands it behind her to Slagle, going up the baseline in the corner. Here's Shelby Bird, driving under, puts up the shot, no good, and Jones gets the rebound.
Just a struggle for Shelby tonight. She's got to play through it,
Here's Carver, hands it off to Jones, right side of the key. Jones is going to drive against Elmore, puts it up, and no good, missed the layup. It's tapped over to Slagle. Slagle pushing it down the floor, got the numbers 2-on-2. Slagle gets around a defender, puts it in, and a foul.
She's not scared to go into size or traffic.
Foul is on Madison Lawson. That is her first, Warren East's first of the fourth quarter.
We needed that bucket too, as they were trying to get back into it. Had cut it, and now we need a free throw to push it back to 9.
Here's Slagle with her free throw. It's up, it's good. Old-fashioned three-point play for the freshman. She's got 6 points in the game. Lead back up to 9 at 43-34. 6.5 minutes to play. Here this championship game of the 15th District. Working with it as Wardlow. Had it poked away, but chasing it down and regaining control of it there was Kennedy Lawson. Off to Madison Lawson. Now Madison Lawson dribbles left, dumps it inside. It's picked off in there by Shelby Bird. Bird pushing it down the floor. Bird driving, throws it up against the glass and hits it.
Their first turnover of the half and her first bucket in a long time.
Since the first quarter, actually. She had a 3. That was her only points other than a couple of free throws. Here's Jones, runner in the lane, rolls off the back of the rim. Bird with a rebound for the Trojanettes. Falling down, got tripped up, no call. Then the ball gets ricocheted around. They're going to call it a kick ball, but the Trojanettes will get it.
You're lucky there.
Wow.
We put it on the floor in traffic instead of letting it clear.
5:48 to go in the game. Barren up by 11. Shelby Bird looking. Gets it into Burton. Burton working against Kennedy Lawson in the backcourt. She's got 3 fouls on her. Throws it back behind her. It's Slagle. Slagle working the left side. Can't shoot. Gives it out to Burton. Top of the key with a 3, and it's no good. And Atkinson fighting the rebound. Puts it back up. No good. And then Carver claims the board.
Too far underneath.
Yep. Carver with it for Warren East. Gives it to Kennedy Lawson for a 3. It's short. And underneath the basket with a rebound is Shelby Bird. Gets with the basketball to Katie Elmore. Katie Elmore pushing down the trigger off in the corner, or baseline, up the wing. And now gives it to Bird driving into the lane. A little float shot, good.
You could see her hesitation and her nervousness almost as she went up. It's hard to bank it over the front of the rim and just finger rolled it in.
And how about a largest lead of the ball game at 13? And that Carver in trouble, needs some help. Gets rid of it back out to Jones. Jones, diagonal pass, 3-point shot in the air that is no good for Madison Lawson. Elmore's got it for the Trojanettes. 2-on-2 break. Elmore had it swatted away out of her hands and out of bounds by Kennedy Lawson.
Number 20, Collins. Reentering the Trojanette lineup, number 30, Gerald.
So Katie Gerald has returned to the Trojanet lineup for Katie Elmore. Give it a little break here. 4:42 to go in the basketball game. Brooks checks in for Carver for Warren East. 13-point lead now for Barren at 47-34. Gerald's feeds it off to Bird. One dribble, trying to go up strong and puts it in.
Almost got an and one out of it, but she just used her strength to power through the contact.
6 points all this quarter. Underneath, here's a shot going up, no good. A little pump fake there and then missed it. Again, we got a jump ball, and Barren will get it on the possession arrow.
What a break. We just had a complete defensive breakdown there. I don't know what happened, but they had a 2-on-none and didn't realize it and just bricked it.
Ball comes into Burton. Gives it to Gerald's on the near side is Slagle. Gonna have to hurry, get it across the line here. Gerald's back to Slagle. Slagle, diagonal pass and a baseball down to Atkinson. Atkinson up with the left hand, reversed it up and in.
That was the smoothest move she's made all night long and made it look simple. Great job just driving baseline and converting. And really, to be honest with you, that's the best job we've done on the press. And what did I tell you at halftime? If we beat the press by throwing over top of it, there's stuff on the backside. That's one of the first times we've thrown over the press. They have nothing on the backside to stop us. And then Ashley with the composed layup for our third straight 2-point make.
First points of the night for Ann Ashley Atkinson, the 5'9 junior, to stretch the lead out to 17. It's 51-34. Barren County has scored 11 points here. And we're not even halfway through the quarter, while the Lady Raiders have scored just 3 in this fourth period of play. Give you a couple of score updates here from some of the other districts going on. Championship games tonight. Down to the 13th, Franklin Simpson is leading Todd County Central 21-11 after the first period of play.
I was going to say some of them just getting started, most of them, right?
And a Metcalfe County, Cumberland County 7-7 late in the first period.
After they shot 31%, they were 6 of 19 in the first half. They are just 5 of 24 this half. And 2 made threes is all they have after they just threw it in bunches Monday night, made 11 threes.
Coming down about halfway through this fourth quarter. Warren East having trouble with it. Here's Kennedy Lawson halfway to the corner right-hand side. Back to Madison Lawson. She wants to drive with it. Goes under, puts up the shot. Good. That's a tough shot.
It sure was. Went in between two of us.
51-36. Here's Gerald's with it. Left corner out to Bird of the left wing. Sends it back out front to Burton. Over it goes to Slagle. Slagle back out to Bird. Gives to Gerald's. Gerald's out top now to Atkinson. Right side wing is Shelby Bird. Down to 3.5 minutes to play and a 15-point lead for the Trojanettes. Here is Gerald's driving, and the corner goes to Burton. Burton with Brooks on her, out to Slagle. Slagle on the dribble, getting a lot of pressure out there from Madison Lawson. Now Shelby Bird with it against Jones. Shelby Bird, left side, Gerald's with it. Gerald's circles around, brings it back out front. Now heads back left, wants to drive with it. Gives it off to Atkinson. Atkinson bounces out to Bird. Now over to Burton. 3 minutes to play in the game. And Bird is going to be fouled by Madison Lawson. That is her second. Team second of the quarter.
That's her second, team second.
Katie Elmore will come in for Mahala Burton.
Re-entering the Lady Raider lineup, number 10, Carver.
And Carver coming back in for Warren East. 2:59 to play. Barren County 51, Warren East 36. Here's Slagle over to Atkinson. Finds Bird down low. Posted up, trying to go up with a shot. Foul. Going to be called on Collins. That is her third. Lady Raiders third of the quarter. Shelby Bird, a couple of free throws she made back in the first period of play. Has 11 points on the night, 6 of them here in this fourth quarter. She's set in foul trouble most of the night. Free throw is good, makes it 52-36. Second shot for Shelby Bird. It's on the way, got them both. 53-36, 17-point lead.
Sorry, that was a great possession. Ran a lot of clock and got some points on the end of it.
Driving is Carver. She puts it up and in, and a foul. It's Carver's second field goal of the night.
Having a little trouble. This is kind of like why they shot, 29 free throws in the first game. They're starting to gash us a little bit, going to the rim. I would be slightly tempted to throw some different look at them just to keep them from driving. Yeah. They have not shot a ton of threes, but they've not shot them well. Just give them something different right here out of a timeout or a next possession.
Yeah, they've only hit 2 threes tonight. And with 2:48 to go here in this championship game, Barren County leads it by 14, 53-39. Okay, after one period of play in the 16th, Metcalfe County leading Cumberland County 14-10. Of course, these other games didn't get started till, 7 o'clock. So
Metcalfe, Cumberland,
yeah,
Franklin, Todd, and then
Bowling Green and South Warren.
Okay.
That could be an interesting game. Bowling Green, South Warren. Even though it's on Bowling Green's court, that may make a difference.
It could be. Bowling Green has the worst record they've had in a long time.
Yeah.
They do play an extremely difficult schedule every year, but just not the same Bowling Green team that they've had over the last little bit.
Barren County's basketball, full court pressure by Warren East. The ball comes into Slagle. Now Slagle sends it over to Atkinson. Atkinson on the right side of the floor. Bounces out to Bird. Now Bird gets into a trap, fires it back off to Atkinson. She had it smacked out of her hands out of bounds by Kennedy Lawson. 2:36 to go. Mahala Burton will check back into the Trojanet lineup. She'll come in for Ann Ashley Atkinson. Shelby Bird in front of the Trojanet student section. Comes into Gerald's. Hands it back to Bird. Bird being chased out there. Double team. Gives it back to Gerald's. Gerald's is a trap. Back to Bird. Out between the circles. Left side it goes to Burton. Back out to Bird. Sends it back over to Gerald's. Fires it down to Elmore. Elmore going to the bucket. Puts it up. No good. Got her on rebound and stuck it back in.
Just fell right back to her.
55-39. Trojanettes 2-12. Carver driving against Slagle and a foul.
Yeah, offense initiated the contact there, but the way the game is anymore, that's always going to be a foul.
Yeah. Carver at the line for 2 shots. 2 of 3 at the stripe. First one is up and good. Barren County defense has held her just 2 field goals the entire night. After she scored 19 points, I think, in the first game. Second shot is good for Carver. 55-41, 2:10 left to go. Just need to take care of the basketball. Here's Burton in the backcourt. Diagonal pass long to Elmore. Elmore driving in, flips up the shot around her defender and put it in.
Look at that. You throw it over the press again, we get a layup.
Yep, 57-41. Carver will launch up a 3-point attempt, and she knocks it down. That's her first tray of the game, and the lead is now 13 at 57-44. Pass up to midcourt to Elmore. Elmore's going to drive, dumps it back off in underneath to Gerald's, and she puts it in. It's senior to senior.
Yeah.
59-44. Carver driving, throws it up on the run. No good. Rebound, Shelby Bird. And a foul in the backcourt on Carver. Her second.
Still one to give for them.
And Bird, I don't know.
I don't know.
She got a cramp or what?
Yeah. You can kind of tell that's what it is.
Well, I'm glad it's just a cramp. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, you can tell the back. Yeah. That's all right. We can work that out. Comes into Slagle, flips it back up to Atkinson. And now to Burton. Left side it goes to Gerald's. Gerald's throws it cross court. Oh, it's knocked down by Carver.
Too far there.
Yep. Here's Kennedy Lawson with it angling off to the right side with 1:16 left in the game. There's a walk and no whistle. And it is Collins trying to go up with that. It's smacked loose. Gerald's has it. She's in a trap. And whistle. Timeout. 1:05 to go. Barren County 59. Warren East 44. Trojanettes, this would be their 7th district championship in 8 years. And Warren East, who won it last year over Allen County, Scottsville. Of course, both teams will go into the regional tournament. Barren will go in as a winner. Warren East is a runner-up. Draw is tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock at Warren East. Again, we'll have the pairings for you on our Facebook pages of the WCLU Sports Facebook page. I'll have it on my Facebook page as well, so you'll know who plays who, and we'll be broadcasting all games of the tournament starting Sunday afternoon at Diddle Arena. 2:45 pregame coverage of the first game, whoever that might be.
You look at Warren East's schedule over the course of the year, and out of the 3 games we played them, we've held them to probably the 3 out of the 6 lowest point totals they've had all year long.
Yeah. Ball gets smacked away by Jones.
They'll call a foul on Jones.
Foul on Jones. Atkinson's going to go to the free throw line. It's 4 on Lydia Jones. And Ashley Atkinson, a 69% foul shooter, scored her only bucket here in the 4th quarter. And the first free throw is up and good. Makes it 60-44. I think Shelby Bird's got that cramp worked out of her now. Walking behind the bench over here. Second shot is too strong, and the rebound comes off to Kennedy Lawson. 1 minute to play in this championship game. And the left side, it goes to Carver. Carver trying to penetrate down the lane, up with the right hand. It's good.
She's gotten some buckets here, hasn't she?
60-46. Comes into Atkinson. Gets rid of it over to Slagle. Now Burton with it. Cross-court pass over to Gerald. Gerald drives the basket and lays it in.
Layup 2-on-1. Layup city on the backside of the press.
62-46. And a timeout by Warren East. They're going to get some new players in with 36.9.
Entering the Lady Raider lineup, number 25, Ty Hunt.
Ty Hunt, a 5'11 freshman, number 25. Tristan Lindsay, number 12, a 5'9 sophomore. 30 is Cameron Teal, a 5'6 junior. Number 3 is Brooklyn Neville, a 5'8 sophomore. Did I miss anybody? Seemed like there's one I didn't mention. So Kaylee Jones, number 23. No? Well, let's see. Number 30. No, I got her.
You got 3,
5. 5 is Autumn Brooks, so 5'7 sophomore.
She played a little bit the other night.
I think, are they twins? Jordan Brooks and Autumn Brooks, they look a lot alike. They're both sophomores, so
probably so.
One plays more than the other. 36 seconds to play. Barren County's going to win the district championship here. 7 out of 8 years.
We got a bunch of new kids in, too.
Yep, and we've got Hannah Wilson. I don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah.
As the shot goes up, no good, and the rebound in there, Ava Mullins has it and bounced it on the end line. Also in the ball game is Reagan Griffiths, number 25. Hannah Wilson is 22. Reagan Wilson is 14. Did I miss anybody? Did I get them all?
Cannon. Say Cannon.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alexis Cannon. 13 seconds to play. Down to 10. Warren East trying to get a shot off. They fake. They put up the shot. It's no good. They've got a whistle and a foul with 3 seconds to play.
On the rebound there.
And the foul is going to be on Hannah Wilson of Barren County. That's the 4th team foul, so it's a not shooting foul here. 3 seconds to go. Warren East tries to get the ball inbounds. They do to Brooks, and she throws it up. It is no good, and that's the ball game, and the Trojanettes have won the district championship.
All right.
62-46 over Warren East. As the Trojanettes go to 25-5 on the year, the Lady Raiders at 20-7. Of course, both teams will be in the regional tournament starting Sunday. One of these two teams will play Sunday. The other will play Monday. And the pairings will be coming up on Saturday morning. That's tomorrow morning. Or, no, tomorrow's Friday. I get confused with the days anymore.
Yeah.
But anyway, there you go. Championship goes to the Trojanettes this year. They had been favored most of the year. They've been ranked second and third in the region all year. And we've got to pick our player of the game, I think. Who do you want to go with?
You're on the spot. Yeah. There's a couple. Yeah, I mean, you can change it.
Well, it may be too late now.
At this time, the Kentucky National Guard would like to recognize the player of the game.
She did have a good fourth quarter, though.
Tonight's player of the game will be from Barren County, Shelby Burgundy.
We had Elmore got it the other night.
Yeah.
She had 13 points tonight. Shelby Bird had 13 points tonight. Gerald's had 10.
Yeah.
And Atkinson with 3. Mahela Burton had 8, and Addie Slagle scored 6. So Bird having a big fourth quarter, coming back in there after being in foul trouble. Gets the player of the game. Well, we've got a lot to come. We've got an extended postgame tonight, so hang on for that. 22-15 there in that fourth quarter. Barren County outscored Warren East to win it 62-46. So let's take a 2-minute break. We'll take our fourth quarter break here, Jonathan, and we'll come back with our postgame coverage here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Ray with a great defender on him in Meshack.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Warren East, the runner-up. Barren County, the tournament champion. And we're going to have the game ball going to Coach Piper Lindsay now. Barren County wins it tonight here. This championship game, 62-46 over Warren East.
Each school has
and we'll have the academic awards coming up. And I think that's what's going to be taking place right now. Riley Roy from Allen County, Scottsville on the all-academic team. The score here, Metcalfe County over Cumberland County, 23-19 here at the break. Katie Gerald's on the all-academic team from Barren County. Be one from each school.
Yep.
From Glasgow, Cynthia Austin.
Cynthia Austin from Glasgow, making the all-academic team. The only senior on that Lady Scotty basketball team.
And from Warren East, Madison Lawson.
Madison Lawson from Warren East.
How many seniors do they have? 6?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, all 5 starters. All 5 are starters. So that's the all-academic team with Riley Roy, Allen County, Scottsville, Katie Gerald's, Barren County, Cynthia Austin, Glasgow, Madison Lawson of Warren East. Now we'll have the all-seasonal team. I think that's next.
We will now recognize the 15th District Girls Basketball All-Season Team.
Okay.
From Glasgow, Cynthia Austin.
Cynthia Austin from Glasgow.
From Barren County, Ann Ashley Atkinson.
And Ashley Atkinson.
From Warren East, Sam Carver.
Sam Carver, Warren East.
From Warren East, Madison Lawson.
Madison Lawson from Warren East on the all-season team.
From Barren County, Katie Elmore.
Katie Elmore, Barren County.
From Allen County, Scottsville, Aubrey Nacer.
Aubrey Nacer. Senior for the Lady Patriots.
From Warren East, Kennedy Lawson.
Kennedy Lawson, Warren East.
From Warren East, Lydia Jones.
Lydia Jones, Warren East. They have now 4 named to the all-season team.
There used to be a formula to this.
I thought it was like, the championship team got.
From Barren County.
Well, okay, we got.
Shelby
This is number 3.
The number 1 seed,
Shelby Bird.
usually gets more, or maybe that's all.
I don't know how they do it
Tournament
now.
team. I don't know.
From Allen County, Scottsville, the 15th District Player of the Year, Avery Morris.
Avery Morris is the Player of the Year in the 15th District. Just a sophomore, she's got 2 more years, and
we'll see her and Shelby kind of battle it out here.
Yeah.
I would say Shelby doesn't let her get Player of the Year every year for the next 2.
Yeah, Morris averaged almost 24 points a game for the Lady Patriots this year. They'll have the all-tournament team, I think.
15th District Girls All-Tournament Team. From Glasgow, Cynthia Austin.
Cynthia Austin racking up the hardware, senior for the Lady Scotties.
The trifecta there, doesn't she?
Yep. Academic team, all-season team, now all-tournament team.
From Allen County, Scottsville, Deborah Patrick.
Deborah Patrick makes the all-tournament team from Allen County, Scottsville.
Maybe this is the one there's a formula on.
It could be.
I think there's 10.
From Warren East, Sam Carver.
Sam Carver, Warren East.
From Barren County, Katie Elmore.
Katie Elmore, Barren County. So now we've had one from each school.
From Allen County, Scottsville, Avery Morris.
Avery Morris, Allen County, Scottsville.
From Warren East, Lydia Jones.
Lydia Jones, Warren East.
She had 9 rebounds and 10
From
points
Barren
tonight.
County, Shelby Bird.
Shelby Bird, Barren County.
From Glasgow, Reese England.
Reese England, Glasgow, only a 7th grader. She's got 5 more years.
So we should have one more and East have one more.
From Warren East, Madison Lawson.
Madison Lawson, Warren East.
And from Barren County, Mahala Burton.
Mahala Burton, freshman from Barren County, making the all-tournament team.
Couple big threes in this tournament. She hit 2 more tonight.
15th District Girls All-Tournament Team.
Let's run down that list for you again. All-tournament team: Cynthia Austin, Glasgow; Deborah Patrick, Allen County, Scottsville; Sam Carver, Warren East; Katie Elmore, Barren County; Avery Morris, Allen County, Scottsville; Lydia Jones, Warren East; Shelby Bird, Barren County; Reese England from Glasgow; Madison Lawson, Warren East; and Mahala Burton of Barren County. That's your all-tournament 15th District team. And let's see, we'll get Coach Piper Lindsay here a little bit for Coach's comments, brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins. And I'd like to get the 2 seniors on as well.
We can do it.
With Katie Elmore and Katie Charles.
Okay.
So we'll do that. They're going to get ready to cut the nets down here. Then we'll have new nets put up for the boys' championship game tomorrow night here at 6 o'clock, as we'll have Barren County Trojans and the Glasgow Scotties here at 5:45 here on WCLU 104.7 FM on the Burgundy channel. And Chase Landrum will have the broadcast as well over on WCLU Blue Channel 103.1 FM. So we need to go into our post-game coverage here with scoring, stats, and what have you before we talk with Coach Piper Lindsay. Let's go into our post-game report brought to you by SCRTC. SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. And our post-game stats are brought to you by Southern States Co-op in their new location on Cross Street. Barren County led 15-7 at the end of the first quarter, actually led by as many as 12 before Warren East trimmed that back to a 7-point lead at the half, 25-18. It was 40-31 Barren County after 3, and the Trojanettes scored 22 points in that final quarter to Warren East 15 to win it by 16 points tonight, 62-46. Warren East had 15 field goals in the ball game. 2 of those were 3-point shots, and they were 13 of 19 from the foul line. They had 2 players in double figures. Lydia Jones and Sam Carver had, let's see, I got Carver with, she had 10 points in the fourth quarter, finished with 13 for the game. She was the leading scorer for Warren East tonight. 10 points for Lydia Jones, 9 for Madison Lawson, 6 points for Kennedy Lawson, 3 for Berlin Wardlow, 3 for Jordan Brooks, and 2 for Kiani Collins. For the Trojanettes tonight, 21 field goals, 7 3-pointers. Trojanettes had 4 threes in the first half, made, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 threes.
I got 6.
6, okay.
6 of 12. We were 50%.
6 of 12, 50%. That's pretty good from long range.
Yeah.
And 12 of 16 to the foul line. Katie Elmore had 13 tonight to lead the scoring, along with Shelby Bird. She also had 13. She scored 8 of her 13 there in that final quarter after being in foul trouble a lot during the night as well. Katie Gerald's had 10. She had 4 baskets, one of those a three-point shot. She was 1 of 2 from the foul line. Mahala Burton scores 8 and a couple of threes and a 2. 6 points for Addie Slagle. She had a 3, a 2, and a free throw. And 3 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson, a 2 and a free throw there in the fourth quarter of play. Hannah Bragg, couple of field goals for her in that first half for 4, and Addison McFall hit a 3-point shot for the Trojanettes.
I had them getting up 5 more shots than we did tonight, but we ended up with 7 more field goals, 22 of 46 for 48% for the game. And as I mentioned, we were 6 of 12 from 3. We've been shooting the 3 really well these last 2 games. So 22 of 46 overall, 6 of 12 from 3. They were 15 of 51 for the game, under 30% there, and under 25% from the three-point line, 3 of 13 overall. We ended up out-rebounded by 13, 39-26. They did have 1 more offensive board than we did, but 12 for us, 11 for them. Turnover-wise, we actually ended up the game with more turnovers than they did, 13 for us, 8 for them, but it didn't really have an effect on the game. We actually ended up more points off turnovers than Warren East did. So overall, used a nice second half, outscoring them by 9 in the second half to push out a lead and a very comfortable win. And as I said, you asked me early in the game, you asked me, do we want a low-scoring game or a high-scoring game? So we got in the 60s, and we were able to create that separation while they stayed in the 40s. So good win for us, and Piper will have some good things to say here as she comes up on the headset.
Correction, Katie Elmore had 15 points tonight. That's my mistake. I had it 13, but she had 5 baskets, 2-point baskets, and she was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So Katie Elmore actually led the scoring with 15, and Shelby Bird had 13, scoring 8 in that fourth quarter. Coach Piper Lindsay joins us now. Coach, congratulations on this championship victory. You knew it was going to be tough, but nevertheless, you gutted it out, played some good defense there, and hold Warren East down to just 46 points tonight after they scored 71 against Allen.
Yeah. First of all, thank you. I was after the first quarter, I felt really, really good. After the second quarter, I was like, here we go. Of course, we talked to them at halftime that, good teams make runs, district championship, that's what you're going to see. I thought we got out early. They kind of battled back and had their own little run. And then, like you said, I thought the third quarter, we kind of said after that, just win each quarter from here on out and you win the game. And they did that. They answered the call. So proud of their defense. Felt like we were losing them early in transition. We had to locate. Of course, they sprint the floor. They're a good team with mostly guards just like us. So just, again, proud of the girls for playing for 4 quarters straight.
And especially you had some people in foul trouble like Shelby Bird, who got in foul trouble, had to sit out most of the ball game, but came back in that fourth quarter and really, really took it to the rack. Had 8 points of her 13 there in that fourth period after hit a 3 back in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's one thing I told her at halftime, too. I think we were ahead by quite a bit when she got her second foul. And, I was pretty hard on her in the locker room. Just trying to make her understand that we need you on the floor, that she draws a lot of attention, and she's a really good defender. But, yeah, proud of her for the fourth quarter for battling. And, I thought Hannah Bragg gave us some really, really good minutes, and then she kind of picked up her second foul. And I think McFall maybe or somebody else had another 2 fouls, it seems like, in that first half that kind of disrupted us a little bit, and we had to make some adjustments.
Yeah. Let's see. I was looking. They did cut it there to 5 points at one time. They cut it to 6 on a couple of occasions, but you're able to make some shots after that and kind of stretch that lead back out again.
Yeah, and again, like I said, they're going to make runs, and I do feel like a couple of shots that they did get, we weren't matched up, and we've got to do a better job. Obviously, you can't go in after a game wishing that you had done this or that. You got to lay it all on the line, and I thought another thing we didn't do very well was rebounding. They had a lot of offensive rebounds. We've got to clean that up as well.
Yeah. Well, you draw tomorrow morning, and you will draw a runner-up from the 13th, the 14th, or the 16th. And I think right now Metcalfe County was leading Cumberland County in that 16th district tournament championship. Let's see, it was 23-19 Metcalfe at the half in that one. And I think Franklin Simpson was ahead by 14 over Todd at halftime because those games didn't get started until 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Todd, maybe Cumberland, and you did not play Todd Central this year. I don't know, Bowling Green South Warren, and I think that's a toss-up right there, even though it's at Bowling Green High. But
well, I originally thought Metcalfe and Cumberland would be a toss-up, considering it being at Cumberland, and they just beat them by 2 in overtime and 3 maybe regular season.
So that game's still got another half to play in that one. So we'll see what happens with that, but I don't know. Who would you rather play?
Honestly, I'm just glad we're there. I'm glad we're there, and I'm glad we're there as a winner. I'm glad we're there as a winner. That says a lot. Whoever it is, we just, like I said, we got to prepare for anybody, and we're just ready to play at Diddle Arena. That's for sure.
All right, Coach. Congratulations
right,
to you.
Jay,
Appreciate you.
Thank
we'll see you tomorrow morning, I guess, at the draw.
We got a special. They want to go at the same time.
They want to go at the same time. We got 2 headsets right here. They can do it. We get the 2 seniors. Get the 2 seniors. We always when we have a district championship, we always talk to the seniors on this basketball team. Katie Elmore and Katie Geralds, congratulations. Isn't it good to get back to Diddle after what happened? We won't talk about last year. Just to get that nightmare out of the way. Get the nightmare out of the way. Talk about this game tonight. You played Glasgow really good the second half. You outscored them 37-8 in that second half. And then tonight, Warren East made a run on you. What did you do to kind of turn things around?
Well, we knew that we had to make an adjustment. This is the biggest game of the year, obviously. With all my teammates behind my back, it was just the greatest environment I could have been in, and I just knew that I had to step it up as a senior. I had to fill a role, and we just had to win the basketball game.
Yeah. We'll talk about they made that run there on you, and I know you had to make some adjustments defensively. You held Carver to only 3 points in the first half. She kind of got untracked there in the fourth quarter, but always Lydia Jones, how is she hard to defend? I mean, she's a really good rebounder.
Yes, she is. She's a great rebounder, and as a defender, it's really hard to guard someone that's always attacking downhill. All their motivation's downhill. She's a really great player, and for me, I just had to make an adjustment. I have to turn her. I have to push her out, force her out.
Of course, the first 2 games you played against Warren East, they were low-scoring games. Did you think this game could be the same way?
I thought it could be. I knew it would be a competitive game. Warren East is a great team. They play hard. They like to play in transition just like we do. So I think that's one of the things we had to adjust on. We had to get down on the floor as soon as we scored, and we had to just slow down. We were kind of letting them speed us up a little bit. We had to learn to just slow down, but we had to keep the pressure up and keep going.
I know you jumped on them early there. You were up like 19-7, and then they cut it down to like 21-15, but you didn't get rattled.
No, we didn't. We just kept battling, kept playing. Coach Lindsay, she just told us, even at the end of the quarter, we got to keep scoring the ball. We can't slow down, and we can't give them opportunities to, come back and cut our lead.
Yeah. Well, you go in as a winner. The draw is tomorrow morning. Who would you rather play? Does it really matter? You're just glad to be there,
Yeah,
right?
I think we're just glad to be there.
I agree.
We're going to have to play anyone at some point if we keep winning. So.
Well, it looks like Franklin Simpson's going to beat Todd. Bowling Green just beat South Warren 43-30. So South Warren will be one of them. Todd Central will be another, even though that's a team he didn't face this year. And I don't know, Metcalfe Cumberland right now is a 4-point game at the half. That's still undetermined, but at Cumberland County, you kind of give Metcalfe an edge, I guess. But would you rather play South Warren, Todd Central, or Cumberland County? And you beat South Warren and you beat Cumberland County, so. And Todd Central, we didn't see him this year.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. You're down there.
Yeah.
If we can stay away from Franklin Simpson or Metcalfe County, put them in that upper bracket, put us in the lower bracket with Bowling Green.
Yeah.
I think we got a pretty good chance, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Jay.
And we'll see you at Diddle Arena.
Yep.
Sounds
on
good.
either Sunday or Monday. Would you rather play Sunday or Monday?
Probably Monday,
Does that matter?
honestly.
Give you an extra day to practice?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would too. But anyway, we'll find out tomorrow.
Yep.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Katie Elmore and Katie Gerald's the two seniors on this Barren County Trojanet basketball team. They are the winners of the 15th District, 62-46 over Warren East. And we'll come back and wrap things up after this timeout as you're following the 15th District basketball tournament on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31 East South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Jim, as we get ready to wrap things up here on this 15th District Tournament Championship night, the Barren County Trojanettes winning over the Warren East Lady Raiders 62-46. So now the Trojanettes will go in as a winner. Warren East will be a runner-up, and one of the two teams will play Sunday. The other will play Monday. And talking with Katie Elmore and Katie Gerald, I think they said they would rather play Monday.
Yeah, I mean,
it gives you an extra day, you know.
It does give you a different day, but if you're fortunate enough to win on Monday, you got to turn around and play Tuesday, so you don't get a break. You get a break on the front side or you get a break on the back side. And as Piper said, just fortunate enough to be there. We're in a position that not very many teams are in, and this is more of a normal occurrence than anything else because there's kids that play and never get the opportunity to do this. There's kids that never get a chance to cut down nets, never get a chance to experience this, and for our couple of seniors, this is a normal occurrence, and I think we take that for granted sometimes. It's hard work. You go really 10, 12 months out of the year. You don't really ever take a break in basketball, and so they put in a ton of work. Piper and her staff does a great job, but we really turned it on in the second half tonight and earned it. It'll be a tough regional tournament, and whatever your text tells me in the morning, that's who we'll play, and I'm just happy to be there and happy to see what happens, and we just got to go play better basketball than everybody else to have a chance to win it, and we're in the conversation. The draw does play a big role in that, but at the same time, it doesn't matter who you play, when you play, you just got to play your best and see what happens.
Yeah. Final score from down to the 14 tonight. Bowling Green beats South Warren 43-30. So Bowling Green goes in as a winner. Franklin Simpson was ahead of Todd Central by I think 14 points at the half. I think that's the latest I've got from Tyler Eaton, who's doing the broadcast for Franklin Simpson. Yeah, 32-18 at halftime, Franklin Simpson. So he'll probably go on to win. So you'll have Franklin Simpson, Bowling Green, Barren County, and whoever comes out of the 16th. Metcalf's only up by 4 going into the fourth quarter.
Well, Cumberland's a pretty good team, and being down there, like you said, Piper was talking about it, may have a couple point advantage just being on their home floor. So it'll be a shootout down there. They've been able to. I think they beat them 3 times, once in the All-A and twice in the district. Yep. It's hard to beat a team 4 times, maybe. But anyway, we'll see what the draw looks like tomorrow. Proud of the girls, proud of what they've been able to accomplish, and I know they'll be able to enjoy it and be able to come to school tomorrow as district champs, and that's a pretty good feeling.
7 out of 8.
Yeah,
that's 7 out of 8 district championships.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow night we're back here for the Trojans and the Scotties. 6 o'clock for the tip-off of the championship of the 15th district, and we'll be out there at about 5:45 with the broadcast here from Barren County High School. Again, you can hear that broadcast here on WCLU Burgundy channel 104.7 FM and online at WCLUradio.com. Chase Landrum will have on WCLU Blue Channel 103.1, and so we're looking forward to that game tomorrow night. And then, of course, the draw is tomorrow morning. The 4th Region Girls draw is tomorrow morning. The tournament will start Sunday. We'll have all 14 games of the 4th Region tournament on here at 104.7 FM starting Sunday afternoon at 2:45 with the broadcast of whoever it is. I mean, Barren County, we know Barren and Warren East, one of those will play Sunday, the other will play on Monday. So that'll do it here for tonight. Again, the final score, Barren County Trojanettes 62, the Warren East Lady Raiders 46. For our studio producer, Jonathan Talley, Robert Bauer here courtside with me with color commentary, Aaron Russell and his crew with the live stream. This is Jay Turner. Until tomorrow night, thanks for being with us, and good night, everybody, from Barren County High School Gym.